The book, called A Room Full of People, it is the biography of William Stanley Milligan, better known as the Billy Milligan, an American criminal who kidnapped, raped, and raped 3 university students in 1977. Subject to trial, Milligan was acquitted for mental illness. He was in fact recognized as having multiple personality disorder. 24 different personalities coexist in his mind. Split is a film directed by Night Shyamalan in 2016. Shyamalan developed his script on a subject loosely based on the figure of Billy Milligan, a USA criminal with a dissociative identity. James McAvoy plays the dangerous psychopath, while the other main performers are Annie Taylor-Joy, Jessica Sula, Haley Lou Richardson, and Betty Buckley. Philadelphia. 3 teenagers, the popular Claire, Marcia, and the Casey issue, are kidnapped and held captive by the enigmatic Dennis. This is actually one of the multiple personalities of Kevin Wendell Crumb, a person with severe mental disorders that presumably arose due to a very problematic childhood.
An individual with multiple personalities can change their body chemistry. I've never seen a case like this before. 23 identities live in Kevin's body.
While Claire and Marcia want to attack Dennis and escape, Casey, who since her childhood has been used to hunting by her father, wants to first evaluate who she is dealing with. In short, they realize that the man has more personality, and when he shows himself with that of a child of 9 years, Edwig, she tried to convince him to free them, but he refuses and inadvertently reveals that the room in which they are locked up has a weak point. Clary finds him and tries to escape, but ends up being punished by Dennis, who divides her from the others. When Marcia then tries to escape, Patricia divides her from Casey too. This one, left alone, receives a visit from Edwig, who convinces her to take her to his room, where he shows her Kevin walkie-talkie. Casey then, taking advantage of child's ingenuity, launches an SOS but falls into the void.
Help me get out of here, Hedwig.
You trying to trick me? I'll tell on you.
Aren't you the clever one?
There's a man here. He abducted us and he's going to kill me.
You've emailed for an appointment 2 days in a row.
Tell me what's going on.
As the time to sacrifice the girl to the beast is approaching, 15 Kevin's personalities ask the psychiatrist for an urgent appointment, but then it is always Dennis who introduces himself, even if he does everything to make himself believe Barry. The woman's experience makes her understand that the personality with which she speaks is that of Dennis, so she goes to find the man in the place where he lives, and discovers not only that the beast is the 24th personality of Kevin, who is about to be born, but also that Dennis has kidnapped 3 girls. Dennis kills the woman and then gets on a train and turns into the beast, a strong and fast being with supernatural gift. After killing the psychiatrist, the beast returns to the zoo and kills Marcia and Claire. Casey instead escapes and finds a note from the doctor who says how to block the action of Kevin's personalities. That is to say his full name, Kevin Wendell Crumb. Received by the Beast, Casey pronounces Kevin's full name, so he wakes up and discovers what happened, asks Casey to take the gun and kill it, but before she can do it, the other personalities emerge and eventually the Beast's the upper hand, after relegating Kevin away from the light forever. Casey escapes to the basement of the building. He manages to shoot the Beast, but he does not die, and lashes out against her again. When she sees that the girl carries on her body the signs of a troubled childhood, in fact, the girl was abused for a year by her Uncle John, who by the way became his legal guardian after the death of her father. The Beast decides to let her live because the people who have suffered are poor. While he is found in the basement by one of the zookeepers and the police, one sees Dennis, Patricia, and Edwig exercising permanent control over the body and are ready to unleash the beast when they consider it necessary. Finally, Casey, being alone with a policewoman, looks at her determinedly, has the strength to reveal the harassment that her uncle has done to her with
Someone's coming for you.
And has been arrested.
Awful things to people, and he'll do awful things to you.
There is no limit to what he can become.
Tonight is a sacred night. The world will understand now. The beast is real.